ido a caer.
Thank you so much for joining in. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News. Better audio en YouTube testing, YouTube testing. ¿Qué onda?
¿Hablas inglés, mi hermanito?
Sí, hablo inglés.
Con todo respeto, disculpen, no me podrá colaborar con una monedita.
Acabo de colaborarle como 50,000 venezolanos, no manches, ya.
Bendiga, madre.
Ya, hago lo que puedo, viejo.
Tranquilo, mi hermano.
Está bien, yo
Muchas
sé.
bendiciones para usted.
Está bien.
Dale, que quiero escuchar, aunque sea, yo nunca he escuchado a nadie hablando inglés.
Tienes que aprender a hablar inglés.
Para allá voy, tú sabes que para allá voy, mi hermano.
How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining in. We are live from the municipal city of Mapastepec, where we are seeing right now on screen close to 3,000 migrants, which they arrived right now to this particular park. As you can see, there's a line of majority men doing a line for food. There's a lot of women. And there's a lot of children, as you can see. And you want to, first and foremost, share this video out. How do they feed all these people? A church just came by and gave them food right now. They helped them out and they gave them food. This is the current situation right here. They walked for more than 40 kilometers today. This is crazy the way that they walked today. They're tired, they're exhausted. But just for everybody to know, a solution was provided by the Defender of Humanitarian Rights and also the activist Luis Villagran was provided. They provided them a solution. This weekend, they're going to provide them a solution for them to have a permit and to ultimately have a legal document for them to for them to have a solution. This live feed will be in Spanish and will be in English for people to understand what is going on. This will be for every single one of you in Spanish and in English. Señores, ¿qué tal? Soy Oscar Blue para Border Network News, corresponsal para Real America's Voice News and the Wendy Bell Radio Network. Estamos en vivo, señores, desde la ciudad de Mapastepec, donde hoy fue el día más crítico para la comunidad migrante. Caminaron más de 40 kilómetros, donde hubo una deshidratación muy alta sobre el camino recorrido. Los niños son los que más han sufrido este trayecto tan doloroso. Hay muchas mujeres también que caminaron bastante. Lastimosamente, gente les quiere ofrecer raite, pero las autoridades mexicanas no dejan que la gente se suba a camiones, se suba a taxis y pues tienen que caminar todo este trayecto. Han llegado aquí a la ciudad de Mapastepec, donde se espera que la iglesia, un pastor aquí les vaya a dar de comer el día de hoy por la noche, y al parecer ya hubo una solución. Llegaron a un acuerdo ya con la autoridad del Instituto Nacional de Migración. No se sabe todavía si les van a proveer camiones o si les van a proveer también la forma migratoria múltiple, que es un documento que también les permite transitar libremente por el país por 30 días, aunque ya se corre el rumor de que pues básicamente las autoridades mexicanas toman la autoridad y les rompen el documento al transitar hacia los estados, hacia el norte del país. Let me say it in English. Lo voy a decir en inglés. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News and the Wendy Bell Radio Network. Today was the most critical day for the migrant population as they walked for more than 41 kilometers. If you want to do the math of how much 41 kilometers is, go ahead and do the math. But 41 kilometers is a lot under humidity conditions, and sadly, the kids are the ones that they suffer a lot, the ones that they dehydrate themselves a lot, the ones that they ultimately, suffer the consequences that they are walking The dehydration factor is the #1 thing. The problem is that the Mexican authorities have cut the aid of people that they want to help them, for them to not walk, truck drivers that they want to stop. The police officers and the National Guards have been constantly going after, you know, these kind of buses and these kind of tractor trailers, which ultimately they cut this help, and they take them down from the taxis and from the back of the platforms on the truck drivers, so they make them walk. They're forcing them to walk. So, you know, basically they have walked for more than 40-some plus miles. You have a lot of children, you have a lot of women, you have majority of them are men, military-age men, as you can see. This has been a travesty, man. This is a travesty. This is the most biggest caravan. The caravan has been divided. You have 3,000 right here in Mapastepec. You have close to 4,000 that they have already been dispersed in the immigration center of Cerro Gordo. And you have other 3,000 to 4,000 that they were awaiting, that is this one. So it is a caravan that around 8,000 people. The other quantity, we don't know where they are located at, where they are. You know, specifically some of them, they possibly went irregularly to the north borders. You know, some of them they were smuggled. Some of them they're waiting on some other particular cities, on some other particular states. We don't know yet what is the actual status on these other individuals, that they are already here. But that is the location. That is the actual situation. Mapastepec, again, it is the epicenter of the resolution and the solution for the problems. And also they're making a list right here, which they are going to be, every single one of them, they're going to put themselves on the list. Most possibly and most regularly, they're going to offer buses. They're going to get them buses over here. And then after getting the buses, they're going to shift the people out to all different states and all different parts of our country of México. I will say it in Spanish, lo voy a decir en español. Saludos, ¿qué tal, señores? Bueno, esta es la actual situación. Como pueden ver, ya hay una lista, se están apuntando una lista. Eso significa, por la experiencia que nosotros hemos tenido y por la experiencia por la que nosotros hemos pasado, significa que van a venir camiones. Como las veces pasadas, han venido camiones y les han dado la solución. La gente se forma en esta parte, ahorita se los voy a mostrar en qué parte del lado izquierdo. La gente se forma del lado izquierdo y se les dan camiones para moverlos a diferentes partes del estado de la República Mexicana, donde ellos después de eso, pues ya estarán tramitando su visa humanitaria o de alguna manera su forma migratoria múltiple. Les comento, amigos, que pues el día de hoy se han estado dando formas migratorias múltiples constantemente en el centro de migración de Cerro Gordo, donde pues fue abarrotado el día de ayer y bajo una tormenta. Estuvieron más de 3,000 a 4,000 migrantes esperando la solución por medio del Instituto Nacional de Migración, que provee y que debería de darles la forma migratoria múltiple, a los cuales nos avisan y nos dicen que sí han dado formas migratorias múltiples en cantidades de miles a migrantes que estuvieron en la caravana histórica, señores, la más grande que ha salido de Tapachula en esto, lo que viene siendo el 2022, señores. ¿Qué tal? Vamos a decirlo en inglés. Well, everybody that is you're watching, this is the constant situation. People have walked for so many miles, so many miles. They have walked for quantity of miles. No te preocupes, mi hermano. They have walked for so many miles, and this is the actual result of the current situation. We got migrants that their feet they have blisters, they're tired, they're exhausted, and it is just, it is a lot. And for the children, I might say for the children, it is the most difficult thing that the children have to walk all these miles in a matter of dehydration, in a matter of tiredness, in a matter of everything that you want to say, in a matter of whatever you want to say. This is the current actual situation of this. So this is the way that is resulting. You see migrants, you know, stumbling as they're walking. It has been a long day for them to walk. I'm not going to lie about that. It has been a long day. I've never seen this migrant caravan not stopping on 3 municipal cities. That is the problem. They did not stop on 3 municipal cities, and they continue to go, they continue to travel, and they continue to basically walk through this difficult travesty and difficult journey. Señores, este fue el camino que decidieron ellos tomar. No quisieron pararse, quisieron caminar desde el municipio de Huixtla para hasta el municipio de Mapastepec. Esto a raíz de que pues esta circunstancia de no querer parar y no querer pues esperarse, pues lamentablemente estas son las consecuencias. Una travesía muy fuerte, muy dura, en la cual pues hay ya gente que ha sufrido los estragos de la deshidratación, sobre todo los niños. Ayer me ubicaba en el parque de Huixtla, en el domo de Huixtla, donde una señora estaba pues comentándome que ella sufre de epilepsia y que su hijo sufre de Asperger, y el niño vomitando constantemente en el parque para pues poder sacar su trauma que tenía. Y es una triste realidad. Las consecuencias de una migración irregular son bastante severas, señores. ¿Qué tal? Saludos a todos. Let's walk for a little bit. Vamos a caminar un poco, como siempre me gusta caminar, para enseñarles claramente la actual situación en la cual nos encontramos dentro de esta caravana. Let's walk and let's show you the consequences, and also show you the reality and the truth of the news right here, as we are going to show you guys how people are sleeping. People are sleeping right here on the floor. People are eating little by little. Walk right here for a little bit. You can see this is how it looks from another side. This is how it looks from the opposite side, from the left side, from the right side. See, it's constant. This is, hey, ¿qué huele? ¿Qué estás? This is the line of the people, which they are waiting right here. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Which they are waiting for a list, and let's see if they can show us the list right here as they're putting themselves on the list. That is the list which they are putting themselves to. We're bringing a table right here for them to and this is all men. Look at this. Majority of men right now at this place. Let's go right here and walk. Man, this reminds me, not too long ago, I was here with a quantity of migrants that it was almost 900. Now you're seeing a quantity of migrants that is almost 3,000 to 4,000 right here waiting. As you can see, señores, esto me recuerda en el 2021 una caravana también de venezolanos. This reminds me of a caravan that it was almost of a 900 caravan, which ultimately back in 2021, 900 caravan, which waited over here for months for them to provide some buses. And after they provided buses, they went on their way. And a lot of them, they're already in the United States. Señores, esto me recuerda el 2021, vamos a decirlo en español, cuando pues se les dieron múltiples camiones a esta comunidad migrante que estaba aquí en Mapastepec, de alrededor de unos 900, y muchos de ellos ya están en los Estados Unidos. This is the actual current situation. The line for the list, it is far, far long, as you guys can see. Share this video out. Help me share this video. Like this video, share this video. Like this video, share this video. Like the video, share the video. Like the video, share the video. This is how it looks, the current situation right now. Señores, denle like a la publicación. Compartan la publicación. Hit that bell button on YouTube. Hit that like button on Facebook. Péguenle esa campanita en YouTube. Y también denle like en Facebook. What is the paperwork for? The question, good question. The paperwork is to put themselves on the list. After they put themselves on the list, ultimately with that list, they will be put on a waiting list for them to be attended when the governmental authorities come and they want to attend them. The list, let's see, tonight we will have a census on how many people there are specifically on this current location. We will actually know how a lot of people are in this current location and what it is the estimate of how many migrants they have right here. So we will know about that, how many migrants there are going to be right here at this particular location. Let's walk right here to this side. Permiso, con permiso. Permiso, gracias. Walk right here to this side. Right here to this side. Mande? Oh. So a lot of them, they're exhausted. A lot of them, they are tired. It's going to be a long night because it is already raining. So it's going to be a long night. Va a ser una noche muy larga porque ya está lloviendo y está chispeando ya. Significa que dentro de poco va a empezar a llover. Y ya que empieza a llover, pues veremos cómo pues todos están amontonados abajo del techo. Hay lugares donde pueden ellos buscar refugio. Allá ven también en aquella parte, encontraron también ya donde esconderse y guardar, buscar un techo donde no se puedan mojar. Over there you will see a roof also that is actually being used for basically for them to keep shelter. So this is the current situation right here. Let me park my tripod. And let me put my tripod right here where it won't move and I can rest for a little bit. As I mentioned before, I have been sick. This caravan was really a challenge for us, and it was suffer a little bit of dehydration, which it was a consequence. And this consequence of the dehydration cost us a little bit of a fever, and ultimately add the part that, you know, the blisters and all that kind of stuff was kind of like a part of it. But it is what it is, and it's part of the job, like we say. ¿Tomaste foto de las hojas de lista?
No, ya voy, estaban peleando, se estaban gritando.
¿Estaban peleándose? Seguro les van a ofrecer camiones, es lo más seguro, ¿eh? Por lo que ha pasado.
Pero
Muy complejo. Continue to broadcast right here on our platform, Oscar Blue. Ah, mendigo, qué buena foto. Continue to broadcast right here on Mapastepec, where there is basically you see a high quantity of migrants right here on this rooftop in the municipal city of Mapastepec. I've been here multiple times broadcasting to you guys, bringing you guys live coverage of every single thing that is happening. And ultimately, you know, bringing you the reality and the truth of the news of every single thing that is actually happening. Regarding this migrant situation and migrant phenomenon, that is a phenomenon. Really, it is something that is it's just an incredible. It's just unbelievable how migrants migrate. It's just I'm so surprised of how much they walk, and the just the dream keeps them alive. That's the only thing. Estoy yo anonadado, posiblemente puedo decirlo, I'll say it in Spanish, de estas caravanas. He ya caminado por muchísimas caravanas, ya lo he hecho múltiples veces, pero esta en especial les puedo decir que hubo una que sí dolió bastante, que fue la del 23 de octubre, pero esta en especial me sorprendió bastante en estos últimos 3 municipios, donde las caravanas pasaban de Huixtla a Villa Comatitlán, y de Villa Comatitlán a Capetagua, y de Acapetagua paraban paraban en Escuintla, y de Escuintla a Capetagua, y de Capetagua llegaban acá a Mapastepec, hacían 3 o 4 paradas. Esta caravana desafió todas las expectativas en cuestiones de caminar. La verdad, caminaron desde Huixtla hasta Mapastepec, algo que increíblemente yo creo que en el lapso de caravanas que yo he cubierto nunca había pasado, y la fuerza de querer caminar pues a lo mejor trae una consecuencia, ¿no? Porque hay mucha deshidratación, sobre todo de los pequeños, hay una deshidratación también de las mujeres, y también hay deshidratación intensa por parte de también de mujeres embarazadas, que creo que vi por ahí unas 2 o 3 que andaban aquí caminando. Vamos a decirlo en inglés. This is one of the caravans that I can tell you that this is a bilingual broadcast for people that are in the English live feed. They're saying, Oscar, why don't you speak English? It's a bilingual broadcast, so understand that we have to be respectful in the broadcast, and respect the live feed and respect the broadcast, please, and respect that we are doing this on 2 languages, and it is a struggle for me to do 1 language, and now doing it twice and try to understand you guys is another. So let's be respectful. So this has been a caravan that I can tell you, on the one that was really hurtful was the one that the 23rd of October 2021. That one I can relate, and I can tell you guys it was horrible to see a lot of children suffered, and also ultimately I saw a child lose his life, and also I saw another one collapse of dehydration. That it was something that it was extremely shocking for me. But this one, that is the largest caravan that has ever come out of the south border of Tapachula. It is in particular for me, in terms to how people walk and how people migrate, and the level of strength that they have demonstrated today, it is unreal. Particularly the past caravans, they have stopped in multiple municipal cities to rest. This caravan jumped 3 municipal cities, and after jumping the 3 municipal cities, they decided to basically go directly all the way to Mapastepec, going through one of the most dangerous and difficult parts, that is Madre Vieja, which Madre Vieja, it is really a humid place where a lot of migrants have lost, they have lost, the strength to continue. It is hard, it is difficult, but it is what it is. They decided to put themselves on this travesty, they decided to put themselves on this journey, and this is what the consequences are of migrating consistently on a daily basis, and walking consistently on a daily basis. Well, these are the consequences that happen when you do that. There's no other consequence that it will take you. It will have a toll on you when it comes to basically dehydration, exhaustion. When it comes to not only dehydration and exhaustion, but when it comes to other things, it is hard, it is difficult, and it's to see the children, it is the other thing that is, I don't know what to say. To see the children, it is the thing that really, as a journalist, as a reporter, as a broadcaster, as whatever you want to call it, when you see a child walking for kilometers and kilometers, I did a small clip video, and I will post that clip video on my platform. I was interviewing a child that is 5 years of age. As he was walking, he was not wearing no shoes. How crazy is that? And he was walking on a concrete, and I interviewed, and I said, what is your name? He told me his name, and then I said, you're not wearing no shoes. Are you tired? And he said, no. So why you still walking? And this is a 5-year-old, give or take. And he said, I'm walking because I have a dream. How hard is that for you to just digest that? And then I talked to another one that he was 10 years of age. And I asked him this question, and this question was really, his answer was really sincere, but it was really strong answer. And I asked him this, why are you walking? Are you tired? He said, yes. I never walked like this in my life, he said. And I said, where are you going? Where do you want to go? And he said this, and it's just stuck in my mind, the mentality of a 10-year-old and his response to this. He said, I'm walking to a country that I have never seen and that I don't know anything of. That's where I'm going. So imagine I'm like, what the hell, man? It's just so unbelievable, the responses of these children. And a lot of the answers right here, hey, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Todo. The responses of some really incompetent people that they have seen, some incompetent answers. They're well coached, Oscar Blue. They know what they're saying. Their fathers and their mothers are coaching them. How in the hell are you going to coach a child when he's walking for kilometers on their humidity and exhaustion? It is so stupid, the responses sometimes. But, you know, a lot of it's freedom of speech. As you have the freedom of speech to have your own opinion, I have my freedom of speech to contest your answer. And wow, I'm just saying wow. The only thing I can say when I hear those kind of responses, I'm just going to say wow. God bless everybody that is watching. We're live from Apastepec, a municipal city, which it has been taken over by continuous caravans. It's changed a lot in the years. This municipal city has changed a lot in the years, and of course, absolutely and ultimately, hotels are overstacked and they're overbooked. And this is a comment, a 10-year-old, no, they mimic their parents. Look at that, man. This is the kind of answers that I'm really in shock, you know, of how people, just to fit their narrative, how they don't understand that this is a child. How can Mexico give them American visas? They're not giving them American visas. Who said that Mexico is giving them American visas? White wolf. Tell me in which moment, my friend, I have said in this broadcast that Mexico is giving them American visas. When have I said that? Putting attention on the comments on YouTube. Also, say hello to everybody on Facebook. If you want to share on Facebook, go ahead, man. Share on Facebook. Let's get more people on the live feed. Facebook, damn, getting censored, man. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Those children will be sold as soon as they get to the United States. Wow, what kind of comment is that? What kind of comment is that? Holy cow. Holy cow, man. Exactly. No little child has anything, they don't know what is going on. That is completely true. That is true. Ujú. No, son como unas, en YouTube son como unas 200. Y acá tengo como 68. Un poquito como que 300 casi.
¿Qué canal es este?
Oscar el Blue. So let's continue with this broadcast for every single one of you. I'm gonna continue the whole night. You got a lot of migrants that they approach me and they ask, what is your channel? What is your channel? I said, this is my channel. This is where it's at. You can follow me right here. There you go. What are the Mexican visas good for? But to go to the American border? No. You're incorrect right there, and stand there. No, you're incorrect right there. Biden is a jerk for doing this. Yes, you're correct right there. Biden will get the approval to let them enter. That is not my problem. That is the government of the United States. He just runs his mouth. That is also not my problem. That is a problem of the United States. The only thing that I can tell you is that the humanitarian visas are provided because we are part of the globalist compact on migration, which now the United States welcome to my world. They are collaborators of the global compact on migration. So now you have that this migration, it is in some way regular, in some way irregular, whatever you want to call it. But the humanitarian visas or the format of immigration document, it is given for them to transport freely to 30 days into the country of Mexico. The country of Mexico has borders also. I don't know if you know, but we have Mexican territory that is close to the borders of the United States of America. Per se, Tijuana, Sonora, the state of Baja California, the state of Sonora, the state of Chihuahua, and all these other states that connect, that they are Mexican territory. It is our Mexican land. It is where we live. So those borders are connected to the borders of the United States of America, which, sadly, this document, whatever you want to call it, 30 days, not 30 days, whatever it is ultimately the purpose to give just this document away for them to transport freely into the country of Mexico, whatever it is. Everybody's saying Mexico should be held responsible. Why are we doing a job that the United States is providing and is saying? This is the Biden administration who is doing this. And a lot of people is saying this is stupidity. Mexico should be held accountable when why are we supposed to submit to what the government of the United States is saying? That we need to be submitted. Why? The United States needs to fix their problems with their own government. The Biden administration, it is doing a horrible job the Biden administration is doing a horrible job on providing this. USA did not sign like Mexico did. I'm sorry, Benny, but you're incorrect. I suggest that you search the link of the United States of America in the Global Compact on Migration. I suggest that you go and read it. The Biden administration, the Biden and Harris administration just made it public that the United States of America, it is a collaborator, and also they will collaborate with the United Nations to provide aid and abate to migrants that they're coming from all across the world. There is a link, and I wish that my moderator was here to give you that link so you can go and read and go and understand that the United States of America is part of the Global Compact, like it was back when Barack Obama was president. Yes, it was part of the Global Compact on Migration. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at your administration. Why are you getting mad at me? Ya le di a muchos, viejo. He dado muchos, sí. No, está canijo, pues no puedo dar a todos. Hago lo que puedo. Sí, ok. Hago lo que puedo, viejo. So let us continue with this live. Let us move from a different position. I'm going to continue with this and move from this place to another place. Permiso, gracias. And after this live feed, I will end this live feed and I will do an analysis later on this afternoon The only thing that I can tell you is that we are extremely exhausted, and that it's not only me that I'm exhausted, it's my whole team. I want to give thanks to my cameraman, Manuel de Jesus, our security guard, and our bodyguard, and the guy that has been always maintaining our safety continuously and ultimately at all times. I want to thank him. He is always around, he's always watching. So I want to thank this man. I can't mention his name for particular security reasons, but yes, it is. There's a question, and I don't know what your problem is. Is Mexico a member of the Global Migration Pact, Oscar? Yes, it is. I have said this before, and you must be new, or I don't know if you're acting like you don't know, or you're trying to be smart. But this is the last time that I read your comment, and I really do not tolerate, people that are trying to act smart. So yes, I already told you this multiple times before. So we are going to continue with the live broadcast. Thank my cameraman, also journalist Juan Manuel Blanco, also all types of journalists and all types of. Hey.
¿Cuáles son las personas?
Son como unas 300 por todas. Para que se compren algo.
Uy, gracias.
Okay, órale, órale, pues vayan a comprar una soda. Just gave 20 pesos to some kids, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds. They say hello to me all the time. So let's, where are all these people coming from? They're coming from Venezuela. The majority of them, 85% of them, it's an exodus from Venezuela. So you might know that, a lot of the people are exiting Venezuela because of their communist dictatorship and everything that is happening in their communist dictatorship. So that is the number one reason why you have all these vast majority of migrants, which they are basically leaving their country for communist dictatorship. This is not the way, absolutely not. The United States is not the solution for the world. We already know that the United States is not the solution for the world. But first-class world countries need to do something for third world-class countries. And I will tell you an example about businesses, capitalist businesses from the United States and other countries. I will put you an example. Let me just put you an example when it comes to Starbucks or when it comes to Carl's Jr. I set this example the other day. A hamburger in Mexico, and the daily salary in Mexico is 170 pesos per day. You're talking about that is close to $7 per day. In the United States of America, I think that the lower salary per hour, it is $15 per hour. So imagine that you are a capitalist business from the United States of America, and you go to a third world class country like Mexico, and you put exactly the same price on a medium combo and a Western bacon that is around $6.50. You put that exact amount of cost in our country of Mexico. And not only that, the labor, you pay it 300 times less. Do you think it's fair? Really simple question. If you're a foreign business, if you're a foreign capitalist business entering another country trying to get an opportunity, I think that you should be equally the same and paying the people equally the same and not making 3,000% out of international capitalism. That's why I have said that the United States depends a lot of international trade. That is their number one entrance of capitalists into their country. So the United States is not the solution of the world for aid and abate. No, it's not. The United States is not the solution for the world in terms to security, in terms to let me go in there. No, it's not. The United States has always, tried to get in somebody else's business when there's problems. Yes, they have. The United States has helped a lot of countries with aid. Yes, they have. The United States has helped a lot of countries, with food, with everything that they need. Yes, they have. The United States has done a lot. Yes, but not only the United States need to step up to the plate. You got Germany, you got Canada, you got Italy, you got Switzerland, you got Australia, you got New Zealand, that they need to ultimately, they need to provide more help for third world class countries to end this enormous corruption and to end this problematic that is actually affecting not only the third world class countries, but it's affecting the world. It needs to stop. Communist governments do not work. Communist systems do not work. Communist leaderships do not work. Socialist governments do not work. Communism does not work. Communism takes away freedom. Communism ruins the lives of people. Communism ruins the future of children. Communism ruins the lives of your grandchildren. Communism is going to ruin the life of the future of your country. Communism ruins the life of everything. Communism is right here, and this is a clear example of almost 15,000 migrants that migrated on Monday due to communism and dictatorship. And you got the leftist Democrats in the United States of America trying to bring communism into the United States of America because they want this in their country. They want to control. They want to be dictators. They want only one social class, that is the 1%, and they want the social class of the gold, that is their social class, that is the ones that they're with their imperialism, with their democratic imperialism. They're the ones that they're imperialistic, not the other political parties. They're the ones, these socialist, communist dictators, they're the ones that they want to bring poverty. They're the ones that they do not care about social class, do not care about people, do not care about children. All these AOCs, Rashida Tlaib, Alexandria Ocasio, Ilhan Omar, Veronica Escobar, Shifty Shift, Bernie Sanders, Gavin Newsom, all these leftist, disgusting individuals, look at how communism does to the world. ¿De dónde es, oiga? Honduras, ¿cómo está? Ahí va, ahí va.
Quería ver si cree que me puede invitar a un plato.
Ya di mucho ahorita. Ahorita si quiere, vemos. ¿Ok? Dale. This is the reality. These politicians in Washington, that they want to bring communism, and it is raining, and I'm standing right here in the middle of the rain, and I don't care anymore. Again, we are in the rain, and we don't care anymore, but God, how in the hell it is possible that you have these leftist politicians in the United States of America trying to bring communism and socialism, and look at all these people that are running away from it? Where in the hell is your logic? If I ask every single one of this, describe me with one word, Nicolás Maduro, and they will say he's a dictator, he's the most horrible man. They're running away from communism. And you want this on the United States because you want to end that beautiful country. All these leftist Democrats with their leftist policies, they're just ruining that beautiful country of the United States of America. That's what they're doing. The victimization of all countries. It's not victimization, it is the takeover of imperialistic governments. This is what they have done. It's not a victimization. Nobody's trying to be a victim. Do you think people want to suffer? Do you think people want to starve? Do you think any human being doesn't deserve a first-class world life? Don't you think that? That everybody wants to live in a really safe place with a really, safe, to take their kids to a safe school? Don't you think that they deserve that? Every human being deserves a good life. In their country, yes, they deserve it. Why they shouldn't? It's not a victimization, it is the reality. This is what imperialistic governments have done. And sadly, all the damn time imperialistic governments are left. If they're fleeing communism, why would they come over here and support communism of Biden? Because he's the one that is opening the doors for them. What do you think they're going to do? Use your logic. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm going to cut the live feed. It is raining, and I don't want to get more sick than I'm already are. So God bless you all. I haven't flipped the camera in a couple of days, more than a couple of days. I haven't put myself on camera because I don't want to. Basically, I really don't want to you guys to see me this way. But we'll flip the camera tomorrow, hopefully, if I feel better, and we can continue to broadcast and we can continue to do what we do best. We're trying to do our best as to work with our network, Real America's Voice News, and also the Wendy Bell Radio Network. Today, more than 3,000 migrants are going to sleep in Mapastepec, waiting for a response for the Institute of National Immigration. And I believe that they already, we believe that they already have a solution. The solution is that possibly buses are going to come, or they're going to give them humanitarian visas or visas of transit. Stay safe. Goodbye on Facebook. And like we always say, peace and love. Because always your country's first. God bless. Oh my God, these comments. Oh, God bless you all. Stay safe, and like we always say, peace and love. Because always your country's first. Oh my God. Oh,